Good afternoon, love bugs. I am back to share another video with you guys, and I'm trying to get these videos back to back out to you guys because it's just been so long since I've recorded. So, you know, I feel like since I'm looking cute, feeling cute, you know, I just decided that I would, since it is a good day to be filming, I might as well get these videos out to you guys. It's my day off, so I have a little bit of time on my hands. So today's video, this will be the actual updated Louis Vuitton bag collection video. So in this video, I'll just pretty much be showing you every Louis Vuitton piece that I currently own. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it right now. First bag up is my Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene Neverfull in the GM size. So I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering, especially if you've been following me, what is this bag doing in your collection? So quick backstory with this bag. So 5 years ago, I did an unboxing of a GM Neverfull in the Monogram print. I bought that pre-loved off of eBay 5 years ago. So this bag came into play because this is actually my mother's bag. If you can see, she got her initials hot stamped, as you can tell, CLG. My mother bought this bag as a Mother's Day gift to herself back in 2013. I went half with her on this bag just so she can have her very own first Louis. I decided to go half with her, and she ended up buying this bag. But when we went to the Louis Vuitton store, she had her heart initially set out on getting a Monogram GM Neverfull, but unfortunately they did not have that one in stock. They only had this one, so she ended up getting this one. She got it hot stamped and she used it a few times, but then I will also, if she wasn't using it, I would definitely be eyeing her bag like, hey ma, you were in that bag today? You know, let me get that bag. So I will always find myself using this bag all the time, whether it be for travel or just because I wanted to use it and whatnot. So, you know, and out of all the three prints, I still think that Damier Ebene is my favorite print. I just think it's a very durable print, and it's going to last for years and years to come. And you don't really have to worry about it because it's treated leather. So you can wear this bag in the sun, rain, and it's going to be a-okay. So fast forward, you know, I was using her bag all the time, and then I immediately realized at the frequency that I would be using her bag that I needed one of my own. So hence, that's why a few months later, I decided to buy myself a Monogram GM Neverfull, because it made no sense to buy this one if she had this one already, and we could just always swap, and I could always ask her if I could use this bag, and if she wanted, she could always use my Monogram Neverfull. But I will always find myself using this one, even though I have my own Neverfull at the time, because I just feel like, because this bag is so big, the LVs on the Monogram, it's just like everywhere, and I just feel like it's a little bit too loud and flashy for my liking. So this one is just, even though it's still a Louis Vuitton bag, the Louis Vuitton is just like in these little boxes, so you can't really tell. And if you're not really educated on Louis Vuitton, you would never know that this was an actual Louis Vuitton bag. But I mean, whether you're rich, poor, in between, everyone knows what the LV is on the Monogram. Everyone knows that that's a Louis Vuitton bag. And I just feel like because this bag is so humongous, it just was just too loud and flashy for my lifestyle. So I decided to actually swap out with my mother, and she was pretty happy about it because, like I said, when we went into the store, she wanted actual Monogram Neverfull instead of the Damier Ebene. She didn't really want this one, but she ended up getting it anyway. So, you know, both parties are happy. I actually gave my Monogram GM Neverfull to my mother, and she actually just gave me her old Damier Ebene Neverfull in the GM. So it's a pretty even swap. It's just she has the GM, she has the Monogram, and I now own the Damier Ebene. But both are GM bags, and I love this bag so much. This bag did not come with the pochette as they come now. They just came with, you know, just the bag itself. But, you know, I have been keeping it in pretty good condition, thank God. It's still red and lovely on the bottom. Has a little bit of lint, but you can't really see it. But overall, it's still a great bag on the inside. So yes, this is my GM Neverfull and the Damier Ebene print. So now you guys know the story with this, and I no longer own my monogram. My mother now owns that, and I now own my mother's old Damier Ebene GM Neverfull. So yeah, that's the GM. On to the next. I don't know. I guess we're gonna go with the Neverfulls. So this is my current new favorite. This is my brand new Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the MM size. I got, like, honestly, you guys know the story with this bag already. I just showed it off in my previous unboxing of this bag, so I don't really want to get too much into it. You guys seen this bag already. The patina on it, I mean the leather on it is still light. I'm still waiting to, you know, I can't wait for this, for the patina to finally come through and to, you know, let this bag get out there and get some sun, because as you guys know, I do not like the look of the light Pochette. I cannot wait for this bag, for the leather on it to finally start changing color. So, but other than that, this is just my Neverfull. It's just in a smaller size, and this is the MM size. What else? All right, I'm gonna talk about this bag right here, the one that I'm currently carrying. This is my Monogram Speedy 30, and I've had this bag for, I bought this in what, 2013, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I've had it for 6 years, and this bag is 10 years old. Let me take the little puff off so you can actually get a good look of what the bag looks like. So it has patina. Like, since I've had it, it's gotten darker, but it still has a nice patina all around. I don't know, right underneath it's like a bit orangey, and it looks a lot more patinaed. But it was like that when I first bought it. It just looks a lot more emphasized now because the bag is just starting to get darker. But the piping up top still looks good. Everything is getting darker. Everything has a really pretty patina going on. As well as the handles. I actually cleaned the handles recently with a baby wipe just to try to get some of that dirt off. It didn't get all of it off, but it has significantly got a lot of the dirt off to the point where it's not looking dirty anymore. Like, it still has like a really pretty golden patina to it. But as you can tell, it does have some dirt marks, but it honestly, it doesn't bother me. You know, I bought this bag pre-loved, so it's not going to be perfect, but it is definitely in great shape. And I've been actually using this bag for a few days now. So yeah, so this is my this is my Speedy 30 and what she's currently looking like in the monogram print. And this, mind you, I bought this pre-loved. What else are we gonna go with? Because I just want to keep it moving. We're gonna move on to the next Speedy, and this is actually my Speedy 35 in the Damier Ebene print, and here she is in all her beautiful glory. So this bag was my very first bag. My first ever Louis that I ever purchased in a Louis Vuitton store back in April of 2013. This was my very first bag. It's my only 35, but honestly, I really want to be honest with you. I do not carry this bag at all. I want to say because it's the 35, I feel like it's a perfect bag for traveling. So nowadays, I definitely, like, if I'm going away for the weekend or if I'm flying out and I'm just going away for the weekend or something like that, I do like to grab this as well as my Neverfull GM. And together, these two are awesome while traveling. You know, the 35 provides a lot of space that you would need for a trip, as well as the GM. And together, cousin, sister, whatever you want to call it, but they are two totally great dynamic duos while traveling, and I'm stylish while I'm doing so. So yeah, so this is my 35, and I actually do not fold this bag because I had said it in a previous video, but this was a while ago. But as you can tell, there's some indentations here that still has not went away. And right now, what I do to keep its shape or maintain its shape is I just keep it stuffed with like a whole bunch of scarves and whatnot. But that's what I use, and that's what I do to maintain its shape. because I don't really want to fold this bag specifically because of that. I know if I was to continue to fold this bag and leave it in storage, that eventually it will, I don't know, I feel like I was scared that eventually that the canvas would crack because of that, because I wasn't using it as much and those indentations were being more permanent into the bag. So because of that, I don't fold this bag up anymore. I just usually keep it stuffed, and I'll just use the dust bag to cover it while it's in while it's sleeping in the closet while I'm not using it. So when I put it up in my closet, since like I said I can't fold it, this is how I'm storing it in my closet. So it doesn't fit, like all of this is still kind of exposed, but all the while, you know, for the most part, it's just sitting like this in my closet when it's not in use. But so far so good. My bag hasn't, you know, it's been a great method of trying to maintain the shape of my bag. I haven't had any complaints with my bag being stored like this. So that's Speedy 35 in the Damier Ebene print. This is my very firstborn, my first ever Louis Vuitton bag. Unfortunately, I don't use it for every day, and I feel like I don't get as much wear as I feel like I should. But you know, it is what it is. That's why I have my 30s more so for everyday bags. And last but not least, when it comes to the 30s, we have my Speedy 30 and the Damier Azur print. And this is the bag that I really wanted to show you guys, because this, as you can tell, has patina compared to my past videos of me unboxing this bag and me doing like the 6-month update. As you can tell, these handles are starting to patina rather well. Like it has a very pretty honey golden patina going on. I love it. I love this bag. Like after me finally having this bag for 5 years, I'm finally like actually loving this purse after 5 years of me having it, because as you guys know, I do not like the look of like that raw pale Pochette when you first buy a bag out of the Louis Vuitton store. So as you can tell, I just really want to like get you guys to like see what's going on right now. Everything, my piping, everything has evened pretty well. I honestly cannot complain about this bag. I really can't. This leather pull right here actually is a lot lighter compared to this part of the leather, and that's always because when I do carry this bag, I usually tend to carry this like that because I don't want this to droop. But as you can tell, it's starting to droop a little bit, and if I don't carry it like that, it's not going to get this necessary sun exposure that it needs to patina with every other part of the bag. So that's just something I'm just gonna have to deal with. So I can't wear it like that anymore. I actually want to, you know, start wearing it like this just so this can start darkening and being even with the bag. But other than that, this bag has been great. This is my favorite summer bag. I love Damier Azur print for the summer. I just think it's an absolutely great print to wear in the summertime. So I'm gonna show you the inside of the purse. And I take care of my bags, y'all. I mean, I've had this bag for 5 years, but I'm very mindful of where I place my bag. I'm very mindful. Like I have a bag hook where like I actually take the bag hook and hook my bag. That way it's not sitting on the ground. I make sure that if I am putting stuff in here, that I'm putting all my little knickknacks in little smaller bags or smaller pouches. That way there's nothing loose running around in this purse. Everything has a place. So that's why there's no stains, there's no marks anywhere. Oh, okay. I lied. There is a mark in there. I don't know what that is, but I mean, it's not too bad. I'm pretty sure if I could like get like some soap and water, I can get that out. But it just looks like a dirt mark. But other than that, this bag is super clean. The pocket on the inside, as you can tell, this still is really light because I guess you know, enough sun hasn't, you know, touched it. But compared to this leather, this has darkened a lot compared to this. So like the little leather in here is a lot lighter But I mean, I'm not really too worried about that. I mean, anytime I go out and sit this bag in the sun, I would just have to like kind of have it open like that, and just so it can get like some sun exposure, just so this leather can actually keep up or catch up to the patina on the outside. But if you ask me, I'm in complete awe with this bag finally, because I love the patina. I love how pretty it looks, and I love how even it is. This is such an even patina. I was so scared, and so like I was like literally worried that this bag was not going to age well. I thought that, you know, the handles would be black. I thought that, you know, I would get this bag dirty. But in all honesty, to be perfectly honest, most of this bag is just canvas. So, you know, as long as you're keeping up with the canvas and making, you know, you're not bumping it into like corners and stuff like that, this bag is real. Like, I don't know why people, I mean, I understand why people don't like to get this purse, because they just feel like you have to worry too much about it. But honestly, I don't really worry about this bag. I mean, yeah, I'll only take it out on sunny days. I don't take it out in the rain. But when the days that I do take it out on sunny days, I'm very mindful of where I put it. And that's probably it. But I do not baby this bag. Like, I actually use it. And I haven't done any treatment to the leather. It just has darkened over time, and I'm just very happy that it's looking the way it is, because this patina is just giving me life, and it is giving me an even patina all the way through. I just really love this purse. I should switch all. I really should switch all. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think I should switch and wear this bag? Honestly, I feel like this bag just goes better with my outfit, so I'm gonna wear this. But I have been giving my Azur piece a lot of wear lately. But today I'm rocking with my Monogram. So yeah, so that is my Speedy 30 and the Damier Azur print. I'm pretty sure you guys have been wondering where this bag has been and how she's been holding up. And I'm glad to be able to tell you guys that she is holding up quite well. I have my initials hot stamped. And you know, everything's been great with this bag. So that's my Speedy 30 and the Damier Azur print. All right, so that's it for Speedies. Now on to small leather goods. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, and I actually still have the storage box for both. So I don't know which one this is, but we're gonna see. This is also a Damier Azur piece. This is my mini Pochette that I had did a video on a few years ago as well when I first bought it. But this is her looking the way she is. The leather tab has darkened a lot, but you know, it's a really pretty honey color, and I can't be more happier with it. Like, I really love the way the leather starts to change color over time. I just think that it adds a lot more character to your piece. So the inside, it's nice and clean. I mean, it has a few little scuff and dirt marks, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, I carry my keys, I carry money, I carry my debit cards, I carry lip gloss, you know, just a few essentials. And I find that I honestly, because I don't really like to carry much on a day-to-day, or even if I'm going out for a drink or I'm going out with the girls, this is something that I will just bring. I will not bring a bag. I will bring this little thing right here and call it a day. You can wear it like so. You can wear it as a wristlet. You can detach it. There's so many ways that you can wear this. And it just serves a great purpose for just going out, you know, and going out with the girls when you don't want to carry too much around. As far as wear and tear, I will say that, I don't know if you can see that, but like all around here, around the zipper, it's green. I don't know how it got like that. I have no idea how it got like that, but it's green. And it's a little bothersome, but then again, it doesn't bother me because it's not going to stop me from not using it. And also over here, the ring has chipped a little bit, and it's starting to like turn into like a silver tone. So yeah, but other than that, you know, I do wear this baby a lot, so I can't really complain too much about that. But the chain over here is still gold. Can't complain about that. So yeah, so that's my Speedy, not Speedy, this is my my Azur mini pochette that I got as a gift back in 2015 for Valentine's Day. So that's my Azur mini pochette. On to the next. We're gonna go for another mini pochette, but this is the Ebene print one. So I've honestly, like I said, I've been using my Azur pieces a lot lately because it's spring and summer, so rightfully so. Of course, I'm going to use that print. But honestly, I feel like this one has aged a lot better than the Damier Azur, and I've had this one longer than the Damier Azur. But the zipper up top, you know, everything still looks good. You know, there's no issues with the zipper. Nothing's turning green up here. So as far as wear, I feel like this has weared a lot better than my actual other mini pochette in the Damier Azur print. On the inside, it's still wonderful. When I tell you I take care of anything that I spend a lot of money, I take care of my stuff. But honestly, I mean, there's no issues with this. Like I said, I carry cards, my keys. You know, I used to carry a phone, you know, when it was small enough to fit in there. But now I have an iPhone XS, and it's too big to carry in this case. I mean, in this pouch. But other than that, it's a great little piece. Like I said, I like to take it out, you know, if I'm going out with the girls and I just want to bring something to carry my main essentials. The mini pochette is definitely the way to go. I love, love, love these little wristlets. And I definitely want to get myself, I was thinking about getting a monogram, but I think I want to get a monogram because I don't have any monogram, like where I have like, where you have your initials. And I'm really big on putting my initials on things. So I was considering getting myself a monogram mini pochette, but those, if I'm not mistaken, they're about like $500 for the monogram, and I'm not too sure if I want to, you know, spend that much. But even if I don't get the monogram, I definitely am looking into getting a monogram mini pochette piece for sure, so it can go with my Speedy 30. So yeah, so for right now I only have 2 mini pochettes, one in Ebene and one in Azur. What else? Okay, and then I also have my PM agenda. Like I said, I'm telling you, Damier Ebene is my favorite print ever. So I got myself a PM agenda about 2 years ago on the pre-loved market. This is a wonderful agenda. This dates back to, I checked the date code, and this is actually from the 90s. And I'm born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, so it was very, very cool for me to find a piece that I was able to get on a pre-loved market that came from the era that I grew up in. So this was very, very cool. So these are my little inserts that I had to buy. There's actually LV inserts that I found from a lady on Etsy. I'm not too sure what her name was, but I can definitely link the information if you guys would like to know. But yeah, so this is my agenda, and I bought this. I want to say I paid like maybe $150 for it, which wasn't too bad to be on a pre-loved market. And yeah, serves a great purpose. I try to plan things in my phone and put it in notes, but I just feel like that does, I'll forget about it. So I just feel like having an actual planner is something that I have to look into just to see like what I have to pay, things I have to do for the day. I just feel like if I write it down, I just tend to get things done a lot more quickly. So yes, this is my PM agenda in the Damier Ebene print. Also, I have 2 more small leather goods. We're gonna get into a Damier Ebene pre-loved item. This is a 6-ring key clay. Has no keys in here right now because I'm currently using another one, but this is a key clay that I bought, I want to say about 2 years ago off the pre-loved market. And I will say that since me having this cute little baby. I haven't taken my keys out of it ever since. So when I bought this, I just really wasn't too sure if I wanted to buy it brand new, because I wanted to see like how it would function, you know, in my everyday life. And I must say that since buying it pre-loved, this has been a wonderful purchase. Every time, like I literally don't worry about having to leave my keys in the car, because when I'm thinking about my keys, I'm looking for this. And if I don't have this, then that means I don't have my keys. So this is always a nice way to just keep your keys organized and together at all times. And even if you're just coming out of the house and you don't have any Louis Vuitton pieces on you, this will always be on you. So it's always nice to just have, you know, your key hanging out, and you could just use this as, you know, dangling as a keychain. So you'll always have a nice little Louis Vuitton piece on you at all times. So this gets definitely gets a lot of wear because it houses my keys. So that's my pre-loved purchase of the Damier Ebene 6-ring key clay. And last but not least, I decided to buy myself a Damier Azur 6-ring key clay, which currently is housing all of my keys, because like I said, it is a summertime. So, and I recently bought a car back in May. And I don't know, like I just wanted to treat myself to something nice. And even though it wasn't a bag, I waited months and months to do that. But, you know, I wanted to treat myself to something small. So here she is. This is my 6-ring key clay and the Damier Azur. Most people, when they talk about the key clay, they usually just tend to stick with like the Monogram or the Damier Ebene pieces, because they feel like the Azur just doesn't, it doesn't wear well, because it's dealing with keys and it's such a light, it's such a light canvas that people are worried about getting the canvas dirty. But honestly, I've had this since May, so I want to say May, June, July, August. I've had this for going on 4 months now, and I haven't had any issues with this key clay. If it does get dirty, I'll just take a baby wipe and just wipe it down real quick. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with this. I absolutely love this little piece, and since me having this one really made me realize how much I actually love these 6-ring key clays. So because I got a new car, I just wanted to treat myself to a new key clay. So I actually removed my keys from this a few months ago and put all my keys into my Azur key clay, obviously because it's summer and it's Damier Azur season. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's my updated Louis Vuitton bag collection video. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, another video is on its way, and we're going to be talking about the comparison between authentic and replica Damier Azur Neverfulls in the MM size. Have a great day, guys.